Okay, it looks like we are live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano. Hopefully everything works out fine with the stream today. I'm going to be monitoring it. I was having some issues yesterday, so I just had to record a video. But yeah, so Kano today. I'll keep an eye on the stream on my second monitor over here. Because it kept going out and then I wasn't even able to stream at all. But yeah, so I want to work on this issue. So I can basically showcase it. So when we use brackets, it will insert the closing, like it automatically closes. And this causes some complications to do with the undo and things like that. If I go ahead and undo here, that works fine. But when I press undo again, it moves the cursor to the wrong place. Yeah, just pressing undo with the brackets like that will do that. That has to do with how the brackets get shifted and things like that. Um, so I'm not sure exactly how to fix it. So that's sort of gonna be what I'm gonna work on today. The stream does seem to be doing pretty well right now. At least on my end. So we'll see how that goes. Um, that's gonna be in the keys, right? So, yeah. So hopefully I can get that to work. So it has to do with shifting, right? So I can sort of show here. It's a bit convoluted. It's probably a way to simplify it, which I'll probably look into doing. Basically, we insert the bracket here, and then we check if there is another brace, right? Which we check up here, and if there is, then we need to insert it, right? Like if it's an opening brace, then we'll insert the new one. So we insert the opposite brace, which is right here. And then we push the undo, right? So we have that, and then create a new one with the right. So that's right. Is this one wrong though? Right. Do we want to change the end of this undo or the start of it? Well, right. I need to think here. So we move the cursor back because obviously we go like this. We go like that. Right, it didn't do that on the older versions, right? Because I actually have a bit of an older one. I haven't updated it in a second. But I did refactor the insertion code, so that could be a problem. But yeah, you can see you want to start in the middle of the race because that's usually where you want to be. You don't want to start out here. So that's sort of the idea there. But then that gets it to be in the wrong place. Maybe not start equal. I do that. Well, something like that. Yeah, that doesn't work. Right, that's the one I was pushing though. Here to try to undo it. There's a few places where it could be at. Buffer.c, let me go to that and open that up as well. It's at 43. Yeah, so it's when we're getting the row here. Hello, how you doing? What is up? Bata, real, bruh. That's where it fails. Because we go out of there, and this isn't supposed to happen. It means that the cursor is not right. Actually, it's not there. What? No, I went to the wrong one. It's right up here. This is where it fails because the cursor is out of bounds. It's equal to the count. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I don't think that is the right way to do it. Just want to try it. Yes, that doesn't work at all. Yeah, so it can be equal to it. Yeah, okay. That's the wrong thing. So I want to look here. So if we go here, it has to do with so we're deleting characters, right? We're deleting a selection here. And we set the cursor equal to the start. So let me right line right there. Or right line rather. Start. And I want to see what that is. Right, because this is sort of where it's getting set. Because it's setting the cursor to the start, which is in the wrong place. So let me remove the current logs. It's gonna make some new ones. So run this and then do that. Undo. And take a look at this. So start is 1, right? So that needs to be 0. Fix assembly and Java. Okay. Okay. What is wrong with them though? Right? You didn't really provide information on it. Like what does not work exactly? Yeah, this is the only information that was given. Doesn't work, will not run. Yeah, but why? Like what doesn't run exactly? Mm, haven't figured it all out. Yeah, but what error message do you get when you try to run it? Hold up. Right, that works, but then it doesn't work like that. Yeah, so the clipboard was low, so that's interesting. Yes, that causes problems. So obviously that doesn't work. Obviously not. Why did this though? Why does the start not change? Yeah, it's the same. So why doesn't that work? Before we push it, if we decrement the start, um, undo push. But I'm trying to, I would like to know why that happens. Because it should be changed here at this point. Unless there's something I'm missing. Because the start should equal the position of the first brace. Where do we create it? Do we need to create a new one up here? Is that what it is? Well, we don't want to create it every time. So that's the issue. Let me take a look at this undo push. I think that's going to be in here. So the pen, yeah, so day pen, the current undo, yeah. Let me do this. Current undo, stop. Look at the error affairs in Discord. I can open that up and look at it, yes. So it is 0 there, but not here. Why though? We push another one? Is it because we create a new one here? Right, do we only want to create a new one when we press escape? That could be an issue. So that does that. It can cause other issues, but that does fix that issue. Okay, so that's what it is. So create a new one and the start is not right. What if yes, that does all. Let me know once you've sent it. Yeah, we want to get rid of that entirely. Right, so that works. It messes it up. And that has to do with inserting these characters, the escape characters. So when we press escape, we should create. Do we not already? We do. But it's not right. Okay, so that works. The brackets, it just causes a lot of problems because we do the insertion and things like that. So it works with like that. When we have multiple of them, it gets off. And that was very wrong. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting an idea. So we need to change how we handle the enter key. Right, but I think I'll leave this here for now. But yeah, I think we want to leave it like that. So get rid of these as well. Yes, we don't need that. I'll get rid of this one too. Okay, so we're closer. Now it doesn't crash, right? So the cursor is in the right place. So yes, when we press enter, key enter right here. If that, then we push an undo. We create a new one. Do we not want to create it yet, though? Well, okay. We need to set the end. Let me go to insert character. Insert character. Does it set the end value? Oh, it does. Okay. So that says it, but do we not set it properly with this, right? So I'm trying to figure out why it would mess up like that. Oh. Because we need to set it based on the brace. So if the next one is a brace, then we have to look at that. Still down like okay. Okay. Just let me know. Let me know. So if the next one is a brace, then we need to increase it by 1. On a Raspberry Pi 4. Nice, nice. Find opposite brace. Do we not check this brace? Oh, we do check it. So we need to increment it by 1 more. So if there is a brace, then we do all this. We need to increment undo n plus minus 3 back. That probably won't quite work. Yeah, well, that wasn't right. That's not right. Okay, so that causes some issues. That causes some issues. Ah, yeah, because it's like reaching out of bounds. So we need a different way of doing that. Let me think. Right. So we insert the brace. Yeah, there's always been issues with it. Because of how it works. So else, right? So that's in the else. We don't really want to do anything there. So we just want to do it in. Well, no, that's the else for the indent. I see. Yes, we do want to do that. Because otherwise we don't do anything. Create the new line, indent. Then if there's a brace, we insert another new line. Okay. So another new line, and we need to set the end to the next one. Look at Discord. Okay, I'll open it up. Give me a second. It's gonna load. Taking a second. Okay. This error. Unexpected flag. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Unexpected flag. Do I have that? Like, that could be a Raspberry Pi thing. Or like the operating system. Right. Let me see where that'd be at. Unexpected flag. So that's in here. 58. Right, here's the error message, so right there. Unexpected flags, that's here, default. I don't know why you would get that. So what happens if you give it, you run it with a file name? Can you try doing that? Because I have no issue running it just like, so I don't know why it would cause that exactly. But yeah, try that out and then let me know. Let me know. Yeah, I'll leave that open. So we'll take a look at that. Yeah, so this really we need to well, why would it can we push the undo here? New push. Okay. That doesn't work. Wait, let me look at the behavior. So it leaves 3 spaces. It's a weird amount. Let me create another one. I don't think I want to create one. How do I try running it? Run it like kno out txt or something like that, just with a file name. Yeah, okay, so we can't create another undo. Okay, we'll get rid of that. See, when we get rid of it, and I run this. Yeah, so it still leaves 3 spaces, so that's, it doesn't, update the end properly. Because we insert it sort of the wrong way. So what if we, we insert it consecutively, and then we subtract it? Yeah, because it's sort of going backwards, where it inserts the tab, and then goes back. Then inserts the tab again, then goes back, then inserts the tab again. When instead, we'd like to insert tab, then insert the tab. Yeah, so let me do it that way. Discord, okay. Unexpected flag. Okay, still unexpected flag. Okay. So, oh, shoot. Actually, I might not know what that would be. So, could it be something with the get opt? Well, no, because I'm using the custom. Let's see. I can try to remove that and just have it continue. See what happens. Default and break. Right, so I'll just do that for a second. And then, can you download the latest version and let me know if that works? Git add source main.c. We'll commit that with flag issue. Right. It's not a big deal to push that to the main. Hey, how you doing? Fit Rider. How are you doing? Yeah, so try that one out and see if how it behaves. Yeah, so let's do this. So let's then subtract buffer cursor minus equals no big. I do that. Can I do that? Right, so that's even more wrong. The first one works, and the second one does not, and it's still the same thing. Yeah. Interesting. This way we're inserting it the other way. Oh shoot! Well, I guess we need to handle this one as well. The same way. Yeah, because that's actually the same thing. Same problem. Okay, okay. Let me try that. Right, so that's just it needs to be -1. So that was a little bit wrong. A little bit wrong. That worked. We do this, and it puts us in the wrong place. So that's not quite right. I'd like to be back here. Why would that not be the same? Oh, this is spaces. Why is it back to spaces again, by the way? It's not supposed to be. That is, it's set to 4. It's supposed to be set to 0. I updated it to be 0. So I don't know how it got changed back. Because I changed it yesterday. So that is interesting. Alright, let's see. So this, it is closer though. It just puts us in the wrong place now, which is definitely not ideal. Press enter, it works. It works the first time. And the second time we go to the wrong place. So, you know what? Actually, we need to, yeah, we need to do it by the indent as well. Okay. Indent. And when I do it like that, so it's supposed to be the same number, right? Or is it supposed to be one less? Probably one less. Alright, that is closer. It's just, you know, there's a lot of behavior that we have to consider. Right, so that, it's way closer. It's way closer. That seemed to be about right, though, for that. Right, it's just, okay, and that failed now. I wonder if, well, that's not good enough. Hmm. It is now back to the tabs, though. Because I changed it. Let me update it back. I can get there, okay. Set it to 4, and then we'll try that out. Yeah, so it's pretty close. See, but it just gets messed up there. It's the same behavior. So do that. Just off by a little bit. Yo, Stam, how you doing? What is up? See, I don't. It shouldn't undo that one. So we need to create. We need to create a new one. Right? Create undo. Let me look at it. Is that not in here? Oh, I think it's actually in here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we set it in. So let's try that. A ceiling, real, so real. Yeah, that does not. That doesn't work. It. Trying to think here. What the heck? Discord quest. Interesting. ePortal breaking the charts. Real, real. Got another star. W. What file are you in? I am in buffer.c. Or this is keys.c actually. Okay. Did you get the latest version and try that? That's true. You should just know though, really. It is bloat, yes. Just know. Just it's really a skill issue, if you ask me. It's so close. It's just off a little bit. Am I... What is the point of this? That's to move back from the space, right? Yeah, to move back, past the new line. Right, all of that works, and that's fine. Then it's here. It's supposed to undo one more. but it does not, because we insert that new line here, and that messes up the so what if here we modify the previous one? Can I do that? Well, really we should change the start of this. Well, hang on. Right, there's some things. Grab this again. And do this, right, so that scope resets. And then add that undo push. I just want to try this. But I think it's just going to basically be extra undos that aren't helpful, but I want to try it. And it just breaks everything. Okay, nice. Right, we need to change the insert it. Here we push, I guess. Yeah, that's not work. Okay, so we need to create each time. For sure. I'll leave that inactive like that. It works on one, the most recent one, but then the next one breaks. And it has to do with the new line being inserted, right? If we remove the new line, then it would work fine, like that. So we need to do that, but how do we do that? Do stat. Dot data. That's one. Dot n plus plus. Dot count value. That, yes, okay. Double free, that's an interesting message. Why is it being free? I don't know what would cause that exactly. It's so close. It just gets worse and worse the further you go, right? It has more and more issues. Because it's just off by one, and then it keeps changing. Double free, most satisfying error. Real. It's my favorite error. I wish every error was just one of those errors. You know, this whole thing has caused a lot of problems. The auto closing brackets. You know, let me look at that. Man. Oh shoot, didn't even indent. Oh, that's disgusting. Because there we go. Now we're on the way to file type, so it will. Right, do that. Pressing escape goes back there. That's yeah, and that's how I would expect it to work. So really, we need to create another undo for those braces, and we don't do that. So we should create one. Really? Okay. Quit. I want to quit. I want to quit. Okay. Quitting them for real. For real. Really cool GitHub project. Does Akinator support import statements? Import. Okay. The Kano script, I'm assuming is what you're talking about. There. Yeah, no LSP. I don't think that's what it is. But there is, sort of like import. It's more like include, like in C. I don't know that I have an example of that. In the test, but there is a way to sort of do that. It's a little bit finicky right now, and it's not very thoroughly tested. Yeah, okay, I don't really have an example like that, but I can open up. Okay, that's good. What we'll go into here, let's make one of those. So you can do something where it's like the preprocessor. Insert the ASD right into the root. Yeah. And then, you know, it sort of branches from there, and there's a few different ones that get built throughout the process. A few different trees. But yeah, the import, there's a preprocessor that runs that basically just takes the file. But this is sort of a temporary way to do it. I want it more integrated. But you can do something like this, and this will import the file, and it basically just expands the whole file here at this point. You know, so wherever you put it, that's similar to how C does it with their preprocessor. That's really the only support for import at the moment. Yeah, Kano language, yes. Bruh. Yeah, I need to get back to working on that for sure. But yeah, it is supported, just not. I mean, you know, that's sort of how you do it, but how do you integrate without issues? Like, for example, if there are common symbols, we'll really just need to check your, like, make your files that there won't be, right? Like, not using, like, there's no namespaces, basically. So, you would have the same issue that you would have with C, right? Where you would have that. So, I don't know how necessarily we do that. Hey, Tim. Put it as in add it into the code. Yes. Place it with the latest one. Guess you could do that. Yeah, most languages they have like namespaces where each file will have its own namespace, and then that sort of resolves the conflicts where it's prepended with that essentially. But yeah, with this, there's not really anything that prepares that at all. It's just sort of you need to prepare your files properly so that does not happen. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So almost there. So where do we need to insert one? So we press this, and that needs to be a new one, but it is not. So if we have a brace, we should do that. So that's here. So then we want to create an undo. So we can have like if there's no as blah in import, just insert the symbols. Yeah. Yeah. So that's like how Python would do it, right? Import foo as blah. Yeah. Something like that. So create. Well, hang on. It's not equal 0, and it's closing. And that, and they're all the same. Okay, so that's not what I want. With that, then we need to create a new one. Plus or minus 1. So that needs to be the start. Right, the previous one. Because we inserted one, so we need that to be the previous one. So I guess we can, well, we don't really want to push the undo yet. Right, so we need to change the current undo. This is a bit convoluted. Right, but it's something like this. So dot end. Well, dot end or dot start? Dot end minus minus. Right, and then push the undo. State current undo. Right. And create a new one with the start being the cursor minus 1, so it would be on the previous one. Let's see, is that? So that is fine. Yes, that's closer, right? So now it undoes that. That's what would be expected. So now this next one is just off by a little bit because we insert that extra new line. So we need to handle that by modifying the previous undo, which is going to be a bit JavaScript. Why are you swearing? I mean, come on. Watch your language, for real. Yeah, so I probably could, I just add another check to this before, well, right. Getch. Getch is just, is it still in the main.c, or do I have it? Yeah, it's right here. Front end Getch. So, front end. Getch. We love Getch. That's how you get a character. Okay, so right, but it needs to be, this condition needs to be true. So where do we insert the new one? So that's here. So if there is a brace, can we wait to do that then? Yeah, so what if we move this here? And then before we push it, let's data check here. If how's the weather where you live? It was raining a little bit. But now it's pretty clear and sunny. It is hot though, it's pretty hot. Yeah, it's kind of like hot and raining sometimes, so that's not great. It's not very great summer weather, not gonna lie. So if brace.brace equals 0 and brace.clothing, then we can do that. Then we can do this. No, then we can change undo that and plus box. Right, so if that's the case, we want to increment it. 93.2 Fahrenheit here. Okay, I can see what exactly the weather is. I think it's like 80 something. So it's all right. 86, yeah. But the humidity is pretty high, so it feels hotter. That's not what I want to be. Almost. That really wasn't any different. That's interesting. We increment the end. We want to do that. And we push it. Exact weather here is also 86. You living in my basement? That's kind of creepy. Got a lot of people there already. Wait, do that. I checked this wrong. That's wrong. It's supposed to be 0. So it could be. I could put 48 if I want. If I want. It's the same thing. Alright, it still doesn't work though. It needs to be one more, but that doesn't seem to be enough. And paste that. Doesn't seem to work. You like cheese? Yes. Like cheese. Who doesn't like cheese? If we push this. You don't. Dang. Chess is good. Chess. For real. You don't like cheese? What the heck? Let's melt. Well, yeah, melted. I mean, I like it. In certain cases, not melted. Some have to be melted to be good, but that's reasonable though. That is reasonable. Seems like this is not being triggered. So why would that be? We get the opposite brace, right? We have that. We check that. 70 plus, dang. Yeah, it's like 60 here. It was higher earlier, but it's cooling off a bit now. Or, lowering. Not necessarily cooling. Okay. Different error. Did you get the other one figured out? 93 degrees and 75 humidity. Dang. That's not very good. That is pretty hot. Like, just 93 degrees would be tolerable if the humidity was low, But with both, it's just too much. It's closer, it's closer. Let me send a screenshot in Discord. Okay. It's getting closer, but why is it off? Just a little. Because we insert this new line. That throws everything off, You know what I'm saying? Because we had to do that. Then it messes up the previous one because we had the new line there and we move back. Out. Winter forever, please. Real. Fall is usually not too bad. Where it's it's not cold or snowing or whatever, but it's also not hot, right? Hot and humid. Dry, cold, cozy. Yeah. It's just when it snows, causes some problems. If you want to go outside. course, I would never go outside. Okay, let's see. Now it doesn't do anything. Alright, it just hangs. Okay, I see. Are using, yeah, I see it. Fall means school, fair. Are using, I'm assuming it's Debian, right? I don't know why that would cause an issue, though. Yeah. Right, so that's here. Yeah, it just hangs. So it doesn't, it just gets stuck in a loop, really. That's kind of weird. I don't know why it would do that. You know what? It's probably because, you do not have a 64-bit operating system. Or, yeah. Like, hey, Raspberry Pi 4, is that 64-bit? Is it 64-bit? Because if it's 32-bit, it's, that could be causing the issue. That causes it to, loop forever. Because it has been tested on Debian on like a, well, I have a MacBook that I tested on, and it worked fine. I guess I haven't checked it in a while, but so that's the only thing that I can think would cause that issue. Is something like that. 32 bits means the lighter pointer is real. And I don't, I have a Raspberry Pi. It's actually on right now, but it is an older one. Install Arch, but is it? Do you know if it's 64-bit? Because that's where the like not really Debian or whatever. It's just if it's 32-bit, the Raspberry Pi, then that would be the issues. Is it? Yeah, because I don't know. If you do, try to make sure you do the 64-bit one. Okay. I mean, I could try it, I guess. I have it set up for SSH. Yeah, okay, it's not set up. I'll need to go through and set it up. And then I could try it. So I'll try it on mine. It's not a 4, it's a 3 something. It is 64-bit. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll have to test. It's hard to do when it's on yours that I can actually test. So I'll try it on mine and see what I can figure out. Because it's got Debian. It is an older one. I don't remember if it's 4-bit or not. Probably not. But I'll try it. I will try it. See if I can figure it out. Uh, well, maybe it's not even that. It's just with doing that one. So that next one messes it up. You want 32-bit? I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's 32-bit or 64-bit. On my computer, it's obviously 64-bit, but I don't know about the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, that's why it gets. There's so many problems that. Okay. Yo, Schoolie, how you doing? It's been a while. When are yeah, but I'm not connected to it right now. So that's the thing. So I'll do it after the stream. Add. Okay, add. Uh, insert character. Yeah, we set that. So that's all fine. Could it be on the delete selection? What do we do there? We create an undo here. An undo. Create an undo. Should probably do that. I feel like that would make sense to do. How's gaming going? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm working right now on the undo, which it gets some issues, mostly from the braces. Because the issue I'm working on right now, right? When we create a brace, I want it to auto close, so it inserts another brace, and undo works fine, so I can undo that, and it deletes them. And we can even do this; it will indent it automatically, and then I can undo that as well, and that works fine. But once you do more than that, we insert another brace, then it causes problems. So I can undo this one, then I can undo that, but you can see it did not undo properly because it did not delete this one, and that's to do with the cursor, moving, right? Because it moves forward when I do this. It moves forward by one when I insert the character, and then I have to move it back. So over time that stacks up and adds more and more issues here until it does this, and it's gonna actually crash or not. It did crash just a second ago. But yeah, you can see it causes quite a few issues. Trying to do that. But everything else, it's been pretty good. Pretty good. Uh, yeah, I've had a lot of issues with the braces. Let's see. So most recently, I've been working on optimizations for it so that it's a little bit faster. Like before, if I selected an entire file and then deleted it, it took quite a while. Actually, let me do a larger file. That's not right. Right. If I select an entire file and delete it, it's pretty fast, and undoing it as well. But I think I still have the old version. I'm not sure. If I select the entire file, yeah, you can see it was like half a second or so, quite a bit longer. What's your specs? There we go, right there. Let me think. So I think there is a larger file that I could look at as well. But yeah, you can see it was quite a bit faster. So that's one thing that I've done. Glad to see you're still at it. W. How are you doing, by the way? How's your project been going, Odin? Hang on, I don't remember exactly what it's called. Let me see. Ostrich, yeah. How's that? How's that been? Let me see. Oh, I guess you haven't committed to it in a while. I saw you stream the other day, but I wasn't able to join. Doing well. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Schooly best. Real. Oh, you're working in a branch. Okay. Yeah, I should probably be doing that as well. I can look here. Oh shoot, you got a lot of branches. You're very good at organizing stuff like that. Development. Last week. Okay. Yeah, so a few different features. I need to lock in and start doing this kind of stuff. Security. Yeah, okay. Nice, nice. Develop. Uh, oh shoot, you got a lot going on here. I haven't been keeping an eye on this. That's pretty cool. Your GitHub account, W. Engine. It's actually quite a bit. Last time I looked at it was when you sent me that message about it. Yeah, and there wasn't very much then. Or maybe was it on a branch? Perhaps. I might just be. Let's go ahead and show your phone. Oh, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty big. Quite a pain recently getting to doing data manipulation. Yeah, can imagine that. You're being loud. Mm, new phone? No new phone. It is when is it? When did I get it? I'm trying to think. I think it was like four or 5 years ago. Something like that. Let me stop here. Security. Odin's pretty good though to read. You know, it looks a lot like Go, and it's pretty simple. You know, I like that. Like, it's pretty clear what most of the stuff is going on here. Didn't you have a flip phone? Oh yeah, well that's my main phone. It's the flip phone. I forgot about that. Forgot about the flip phone. Yeah. Well, very cool. I will go through and read that. And yeah, because I wanted to contribute to it. So I will definitely go through and try it out and look at it stuff. Really liking Odin. Glad to hear it. Daily driver flip phone, Giga Chat for real. Yeah, Odin, you know, like something when I was using Go, the thing that I thought was it would be really good if you could manually like memory. We didn't have to use the garbage collector. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why. Yeah, we could manually manage your memory, like how C works. And Odin kind of felt like Go, but with manual memory management. So that was pretty cool. That was something that I liked. So I want to use Odin some more. Yeah, it was a lot better than Zig. I used Zig a little bit, and it's not that it was bad, but it was just too complex, you know? Let me undo this like that. More than welcome to contribute. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I will go through and read it for sure. And yeah, try it out. And try to contribute. I only used Odin that one time though, so I might have to take some time to familiarize myself a bit more. I feel like this kind of messes it up. We have to do that. The same way about Zig. I hate things that are difficult for the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Rust is pretty difficult in a lot of ways, but I think it has an excuse to do it because of how it's set up, where it's supposed to be a bit more difficult, but in exchange you get you know, better code basically. But yeah, Zig, it just kind of felt like it felt kind of like C++, you know, where it's difficult and there's a lot of things that you can do, but you don't get like a whole lot out of it. Uh, you know, that's kind of my feeling. Yes. In C++, that kind of makes sense that it's that way because it's been just kind of accumulating over how many years? Like 40 years? Yeah, I guess so. But Zig gets new, so and it still feels like that. Zig sucks. I don't like to say that. I don't like to, you know, don't want to make anyone angry. Hmm. Could this be causing the issue actually? New line indent. Ooh, I didn't think about that. That just inserts the new line, right? So could that be creating the issue? What if I do this? nice. That doesn't quite work. We need there. But do you want to even push that one? Let me go to this new line. That's not anything. Line right here. Yeah, I feel like that should be an undo itself. Because that inserts the new line and indents it. Rust sucks, for real. Maybe it doesn't suck. Clearly it has a following. But it isn't a language. Yeah, language for you. Don't be politically correct, just say it sucks, for real. Yeah, Rust. Rust is just not my kind of thing. I like simpler languages. I get liking Rust though, more than Z, at least from what I've tried. I haven't tried a lot, but from what I tried, it's not great. Added the exclamation point. Oh, I see. I thought that was an I. I see. So Rust does not suck. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, what like that. What the? Nope. Like that. And then create another one. This should be wrapped in the macro. Have the do wallpaper. That was interesting. You know, I created too many of them. Still doesn't work. Okay. Just finished the project for Rust. It was actually, that's a really complex project, so I think it's a good thing to go through to familiarize with Rust, or learn it to some extent, you know? There's a lot of different things going on. For sure. Right, what if I get rid of the other one, which was here? Is that closer? That's not quite what I want. We still encounter the same issue. So it's really not bad. So I think we can go back here. Wait to go back. Get rid of that. E-portal. Oh, recaps. Let's see the recap. I always forget about that. Okay. June recap. Let's take a look. Whoops. 20, almost 24 hours stream. That's not too bad. It was way lower in May. W emotes, JS. We gotta get that to the top. This is not very accurate, by the way. The, not to scale. Chat sent. Holy crap. That's a lot of chat messages. Most of them are from Stan, not gonna lie. Stan's been crazy. 18 streams. Okay, that's good. That's 10 more than was in May. I wanted to get it back up. I was like 25, you know, in like January and stuff. Okay, nice. I subscribed to myself for 8 months. Top clips, W. Split into several, yeah. What is this? W. Okay, very cool. Very cool recap. Not as much as Pro. I don't know. You're pretty close. Pretty close for sure. How many? Can I see how many total messages? It just says 999 plus. I don't know how you see the exact amount. Epic recap for real. I'm gonna close Discord because it's kind of heating up the. Don't know why I did that. It heats up the computer. It slows things down. Okay. Epic recap. Right. So I need to. I feel like this doesn't help at all. Does this even get triggered? It's kind of hard to tell. Triggered. It's not what I want to do. It is not. Okay, so that is a problem. That is a problem. That's interesting though. So why am I doing it wrong? And brace.quote. Almost died of so much action going on. For real. I should make something where it uses the Twitch API to display the recap in Kano. You can just go through. You know, like it gets all the information from the API and then writes it out, you know? That can be fun. More fun than web browser. I don't get this. Why it does not trigger here. On your computer, for real. What is that about? I do it in assembly, for real. Really, the hardest part about that would be the graphics. Assume you don't use any libraries, but I guess you could call to one. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Give me a minute. Hello. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Capital HB sus for real. Yeah. Sorry, I was on a quick break. Quick break. Mobile user. Mobile user confirmed. Hmm. Yeah. So I don't get why this doesn't. I guess we won't be pushing it. What if I do that? That's not what I need to do. It does get triggered then. Okay. So it's just that they both don't get triggered. Buford. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do remember. Do indeed. Did something happen to your other account? You know, C uses null terminators for strings. Yes. Yes, indeed. That's why I usually use string views, where you have a string, right? It's a C string, probably null terminated and stuff, but then you also store the length with it, and then you can do certain operations on it. Like so you don't have to call it to like stir len and stuff. Instead, you pass the length with it, and then it keeps track of everything and things like that. It just can cause some problems when you are reallocating and stuff like that, but you know, lead Amazon account and also read the Twitch account. I see. Okay. Well, how you doing? It's been a while. Been a little bit. I don't really like that usually when two accounts are like basically the same. Like Facebook does a similar thing. I think with Instagram, maybe not. I don't know. I guess I don't really use that, but where they're like the same thing and then connected, where you have one to do the other. Size of string. Well, that doesn't work. It works with strings that are allocated like that, but when you have dynamic strings, it does not work. Right. So that would work if you have a string that's like this, right? Hello. Right. It is known at compile time, so you can do size of stir divided by size of stir, right? And that'll work fine. because it's a static array. But when you have a dynamic one, it will not work. Working with an ink display. Okay, okay, nice, nice. I think I remember you talking about that before, for sure. And how's that going? Yeah, but if you have something like this, so that's allocated, and it can change, throughout depending on things, it does not work. So that's why you cannot do that. So you have to use string the stir length function or store the length. Okay. I need to right. So that's gonna break stuff. I want to try. Is this even used at all? Not sure it is. His way is the standard because calling Sterling every time just to update the link is an unnecessary operation. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying it won't work on a dynamic string. So Sterling is for that, or you store the length, like with a string view kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Gonna bounce. All right, have a good one. Have a good one. Glad you could be here for a while. So if they're different, then it pushes it. Plus one. Yeah. Okay. Uh, moving one up, doing embedded C++. All right, sure feels different. Smartwatches in C. Yeah, I remember that. C++. And how's that go? I haven't really done any embedded stuff. As I said before, I haven't even gotten to that. But yeah, I can imagine how different it would be using C++ for that. Is that worse then? So that's we'll commit that because it's getting there. Let's see. Yeah, so work in progress. Do another main branch, why not? I should try it. Also, job. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I do want to do some stuff with that. Yeah, and I think that would be a good career path. I remember you were. I think it was you. You recommended something to get started with that. What was that called again? It was like what is like a microcontroller thing? Fixing 84, 84. Language does not equal job. Yes, that is true. But there's not a lot of C stuff outside of embedded for jobs. That's kind of the point. Doesn't matter, but this needs to delete. It needs to delete one more. Pico or STM32. Really crazy boards that are industry standards. And with camera, okay. Further the Pico. Look at this one. Just use JS for real. capture images and share them on Bluetooth and Pure C. Ooh, very cool. Let me look at this. It's loading. 32, okay. Yeah, I do need to learn the assembly as well. Flashbang. Flashbang. Hang on. I'm gonna turn on the dark reader. There we go. Let's work it out. It's not. Where is the like survived? Looking for assembly, they help provide CSDK. Okay, so you can do it all from there. I should learn the assembly anyway. Because I've been wanting to pick an assembly and get very good at it. So just like shop. Ow. NPU. What is NPU? Flashbang game, but that's okay. It'll be fine. It's kind of bright. Kind of bright. Oh, it's an AI thing? I haven't heard of that. Using this. Alright, let me look at this. Da, da, da. Loading. Okay. That's pretty cool. Documentation. Oh, okay. So there's documentation on here as well. Cool, cool. For res. So this is for a Pico. Or that. Okay, that's the second one I pressed on. Almost every SDK is open source, right? That makes sense. This one is this one. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I definitely want to try that out, so I think I'll get one. The Pico, right? I've heard of that one. Do they have one on here? Pico Double. C code part? Okay, okay, I'll go there. C. Oh, there's Python as well. Cool. Installing the library, okay. Oh, right here. Do I need to go back here? There it is. There's that. That's Python. Did I miss it? Skipping GitHub links. I am. Oh, I see. GitHub. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's TM32. I do have to go in 15 minutes. Okay, okay, there we go. So let me close some of this extra stuff. I may not see. Clock stuff. Alright. Okay. So that's the header files. User. Akinator. I haven't done Akinator in a long time. I want to look at code. Yeah, I can. Well, I'll look through this a little bit more, and then I can do one. You got to give me a character to do. User has examples. Okay, alright, I see. Alright, a lot of stuff. So what one was this? It was 2.7. There we go. Okay. This is the library. Alright. So you initialize, okay. Clear. Satellite clears the screen, right? A delay. New image. Okay. Okay, paint the image, right? Okay. Alright, so it's, yeah, it's like a like an interface type thing. Makes sense. Yeah, so this, yeah, that makes sense to me. Draw a rectangle, cool. Display black image. So you write to, that draws it. And then this displays it, so it's like a buffer thing, or if one. Gray, okay. I can draw a string, nice. Okay, I see. That's pretty cool. Paint functions just draw it to the buffer and displace it. Okay, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That's what I assumed. Okay. Yeah. I think that would be fun to try. For sure. And I could do it on stream now that I have the camera and stuff. So where's the libraries are not really complicated, yeah. Okay, multiple buffers and hot swap. Really want to stream? Yeah, for sure. That would be very cool. I will follow. Follow in case you decide to do that. Okay, I can try Akinator now if Stam gives someone to try. Yeah, so I guess good with this. There is still, it's not perfect. There is a modification. Right, so the previous error message gives an idea of what that is. Oh shoot, did it go out? No. Okay, just got slow for a second. Yes, very cool. I think that'd be fun too. Like writing to that and things like that. And would be good. I'll remember that. No, bookmark. So that I can remember the name. Is the stream still up? It's frozen for me over here. Okay, yeah. It's all good. Down for an hour now. Dang. Why did nobody tell me? What character stand? Hard part is the configuration, all the make file and CMake. Yeah. Can still see the stream. Okay, good. Yeah, it just froze for a second. I don't know why. I think my download just got really slow for a second and then it froze. So I had to refresh the page. Yeah. All that time you're talking to the void for real. What character stand for Akinator? I'm going to turn on the sensitive content just in case. If you give me a character, I can do one before I go. This one, it's work in progress. Work in progress. Ramones. Okay, just the Ramones. I don't know a whole lot about them except for what you've said, so I'll try it. I'll try it out. Okay. Characters. Real, yes. Just Ramones in general. An adult man. They are adult men. Famous YouTuber. Not exactly, no. I mean, not at all, but they are on YouTube. The songs. Sportsman, no. Unless you count that as a sport. Create music, yes. It's over already. Black, they are not. Well, none of them are that I'm aware of. American. Wait, are they American? Ramones. I don't know where they're from, to be honest. Close this. American. It says American punk rock band, so yes. Real game for programmers, for real. It's a little bright. Rock band. Yes. Well, they're like punk rock, right? That's what you're saying? That is rock. Did they die? Some of them are dead, so I'm going to put yes. Blonde. I don't think that any of them are. Binary search simulator, for real. From Fruits Basket. I don't know what that is. I'm going to put no. Is that a band? A singer. Yes. Will they sing? If it gets any of them, change their hair color. They're not that I'm aware of. Already famous in the 70s. Were they in the 70s? I think they're 80s, right? I don't know a lot about them, so, But were they in the 70s? Either my internet loads or stam loads first. 1974. Yes. So I'm going to put yes. It says they were founded in 1974, so that is the 70s. They were. Okay. W. Linked with Elvis Presley. I think Elvis was dead then, right? So I'm going to put no. Just do a search for Elvis. Nothing came up. So I'm going to assume no. So no. Have a baby. I don't know. I'm assuming some of them have children, but I don't think they would be babies now, so I'm going to put no. A mustache. Do any of them? It's really hard to do when you don't know. It doesn't look like they do in the picture on Wikipedia, so no. No. Okay. Stam no. Dead for more than 20 years. Some of them have, right? When did they die? 2002. One of them has. I should pick one, actually. Yeah, so it looks like many of them have been, so yes. Only the non-original members had children. But they wouldn't be babies now anyway, so. Connected to a door? No, it's not Jim Morrison. Glasses. Some of them do, right? This one in the picture, all the way to the right, and I can open the picture on Wikipedia. this one is wearing sunglasses, so I'm going to put yes. Or should I not? Which one is that, Stan? This one right here. I should probably put no, though, because that's not... I'll just put no. Involved in organized crime. Have they done any organized crime? Nothing came up, so. Classic punk rock style. Pink glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna still put no. Should I put yes? I'll put yes. Okay, I'll put yes. I'll put yes, okay? I'll put yes. Yes. Chubby. They're not chubby. No. No. Get shot. Have any of them been shot? I don't think so, because it's not John Lennon, so no. Associated with a body part? What does that mean? I'm gonna put no. Associated with guns. I do not think they are really associated with that at all. So I'm gonna put no. Die in a plane crash. I do not think that they did. Nothing came out, so I'm gonna put no. From the 8-bit era? What does that mean? Like 8-bit music? No. Like video game music? Joey Remote. W. I'm gonna take that as a W. Which one is Joey? Let me load it up here. Joey Remote. W. It's the same picture. I see this as an absolute win. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool that it got it. And I was just, I didn't know a lot of the answers, but that's a W. Okay. I'm very happy that it got it. I'm not gonna lie. First try too, it wasn't even had to go through anything. That's pretty insane, for real. Yeah, I gotta go now though. Gotta go, it's 6 o'clock. Yes, that was a good idea, Stan. I should do that at the end of it.